I'm Christine Johnson.
And I'm Don Daler in for Chris Raggi. A developing story in Queens. One of the men questioned in connection with a terror plot against New York subways is again in the spotlight after a bizarre series of events.
Yes, it started with a search warrant and then a car crash and ended at a Queens hospital. That is where we find CBS 2's Ross Palumbo live in Flushing, Queens. Ross?
Well, the person we're talking about is Medunjanin. I just got off the phone with his attorney a little while ago. He says his client has just left the hospital with minor injuries. He's in the company of police, but he has not been formally arrested yet. Sources are telling us tonight that the Joint Terrorism Task Force wants to question him. All of this after they executed a search warrant on his Flushing apartment. It began when authorities served a search warrant on this Flushing apartment, the home of 24-year-old Medunjanin. It's in the same building as this raid from last year, when authorities were looking for evidence in connection with a New York terror plot. At tonight's apartment, Medunjanin's attorney confirms that authorities asked for and then eventually got Medunjanin's passport. Shortly afterwards, Medunjanin left in a family car. Then, just after 3 p.m., a car registered to his family was involved in an accident on the Whitestone Expressway at Cross Island. That car was then towed to a police station with severe damage. Sources are telling CBS tonight that Medunjanin suffered minor injuries and was brought here to New York's Hospital of Queens. With police outside, he's been inside undergoing tests. Medunjanin had previously been questioned by authorities in connection with last year's New York terror plot involving Najibullah Zazi. He was once suspected of accompanying Zazi to Pakistan. It's unclear whether authorities suspected that he attended terrorist training camps along with Zazi, though. Medunjanin is a 24-year-old Bosnian immigrant who grew up with Zazi in Flushing, and his attorney tonight confirms the two know each other.